and doing raids and stuff. But there's a huge announcement up on DDO.com on the forums. It's pretty much everywhere DDO related at this point. It's the new expansion that DDO is releasing called Menace of the Underdark, and it's huge news because DDO has been out for a very long time now, for over 5 years, approaching its sixth year, I believe, and it's never had an expansion that it's claiming to be released over the summer. And I don't know about you, I'm really excited because it's just the amount of content that they are releasing in this expansion is just, it's like 5 or more adventure packs worth of stuff. I mean, first they're releasing the level cap is going from 20 to 25 with new epic levels. And epic levels are going to function differently than normal levels. I don't know exactly how they're going to function. I never really got into pen and paper, so I don't know how it worked there. But it's not going to be, just leveling up like it is now. It's going to be a new leveling system from 20 to 25. So that means if you're TRing or whatever, you don't have to be scared that, when the expansion comes out that you're going to have to get more EXP each TR life, because you can still TR at 20. It's just a new type of progression system. Really excited about that. Really excited about the new spells that are going to be released. Hopefully there'll be some really cool, new, interesting spells. Some really powerful spells, I hope. Being someone who primarily plays a caster. There's going to be the Druid class, which is awesome. I mean, Druids are something that people have been asking for years now. And, the whole shape-shifting concept, all of that's really, really cool. Really excited for that. I haven't even gotten done playing, or even beginning to explore Artificer. My Artificer's only level 4 or 5, I believe. I think he's level 5 now. I haven't been playing him too much, but I'm just really excited that that they're releasing a new class and it's unique. It's a new unique class and it's gonna be really cool for all you TR fans out there who like TRing a bunch. That's 3 new lives you need to get if you're going for the ultimate completionist with however many maximum possible lives you can get. I'm looking forward to the past lives. Being someone who TRs a lot, if they're beneficial to my caster, that'll be something interesting. So I'm going to open up the actual web page, which is ddo.com/underdark. And it's right here. So this is the website that they've got going here. I'm sorry I don't have the full view open because of the recording software, but it's got this information. It doesn't have too much. It's got the 2 main points here, which are attain epic levels to 25 and play the Druid class. So those are the 2 big points that we know right now. We also know that it's going journey into the Forgotten Realms. Me personally, I've never really been a big pen and paper person, but I know people who are into that. This is a whole new setting and everything. I don't know the terminology or anything, but it's a whole new area. In the future, possibly that means a whole bunch of new content and everything. So Journey to the Forgotten Realms, there's going to be a new, kind of main boss, I guess you could say, Lolth. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Again, I'm not a big pen and paper person or whatever, so I don't know all this stuff. I don't know all this terminology and all this backstory. For me, anyway, it's just a new expansion with tons of new content, epic levels, Druid class, and new quests. Hopefully, new raids. I haven't really heard anything about raids, but I'm going to assume that there's going to be a new raid. I don't know if it's going to be released right when the expansion's released. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. If you haven't heard about it, it's all over the forums. It's on the webpage. It's, when you launch the game, you can see a little announcement. And right now, everything is kind of skeptical. All we really know is, pretty much what they're telling us, which is Druid class up to level 25, Journey to Forgotten Realms, pretty much just everything on this website. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make this video for anyone who's watching and is, not aware of this yet, or just wants to hear more about it or anything, I don't really know too much more information. Nobody really does at this point. If you're a forum person, you can look on the forums for all that stuff. Just if anyone is watching and has any comments, what are your initial reactions to this? My initial reaction and thoughts are, how much is going to change? Because when Turbine has released all these new big things, it seems recently, challenges, the new raids, people kind of anticipated a lot of change. People kind of anticipated the game to go into a different direction. But it doesn't seem like that's actually been the case. Challenges are cool, but nobody really kind of, just does challenges. It's not like the game revolves around challenges. Or the new raids. Everybody thought, the new raids are going to be huge. Everybody's just going to be running the new raids, and the new raid gear is going to be amazing and replace all of green steel and all that. When in actuality, the new raid items from the Lord of Blades Master Artificer raids, they're okay. They're useful to some classes, but it's not like, they're huge. Green steel is still, a major source of crafting, still definitely larger than I would say more people still use green steel crafting than the alchemical crafting from the new raids. So that was my initial reaction. New expansion is going to cost money. You have to buy it. I don't think you can buy it with turbine points. You might be able to buy parts of it with turbine points, but I know that it's going to be typical to a game expansion where you have to buy it. So I don't know, how much is the game really going to change when this is released? Are people going to abandon certain old things, or are the new things going to kind of take over? That's my initial thought. What I thought was, how are the epic levels going to work? Is it going to make people extremely powerful, or is it just going to be like a little boost to already existing level 20s, or what's going to be the new levels? What are they going to be like? And then my final thought was, how are they going to work the druid class? How cool is it going to be? Is shapeshifting going to be really awesome, or is it going to be pretty lame? I don't know. I really don't. It's all skeptical right now. But if anyone has any initial thoughts or just predictions, reactions, just you can put them in the comments, whatever. You keep them to yourself if you want. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Just wanted to release this video. Just kind of, I guess you could say, shouting out this new announcement, because it's huge. Definitely one of the biggest announcements, if not the biggest announcement, that DDO has had in the past several years. So that's about it. I think I'm gonna end it here. Not gonna promote anything, because this is kind of a side thing. But yeah, I'm going to be making some new videos soon, new guides, thinking about what to do. I'm going to be going back into the Veil, doing all that stuff, making guides, doing my new TR thing soon. I don't know how soon, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys have been happy about the announcement. I certainly have, about the expansion. And take care everyone, and I'll see you with another video very shortly.